just start off by asking, how fit are you, James, as we approach the new season?
Obviously, I'm not 100% quite yet. We haven't had too much of pre-season, but I've been training hard over the off-season. Obviously, got back for the last game of the season. 9 months out is a long time out, so that obviously takes time. But been working hard over the summer. Come back in as best possible shape as I can, and been doing football sessions in the summer as well. So it's been good to get back in with the team, and all things that happened in the last year or so. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, you've had quite a difficult year, obviously complications from a knee surgery last season. Can you just talk us through that time, or what form of rehab you underwent, and how much of a concerning time that was for you, James?
Yeah, I mean, initially when it happened, the early period of the rehab, obviously woke up from the first operation knowing what had happened, and then had the second one pretty quick to see if there was anything major, and it was just an unfortunate thing. The early part of the rehab was just about getting the knee moving and getting the knee fit again, so I could do my knee rehab, and we did everything we could in the gym, tried everything, hyperbaric chambers, hot colds, all different types of therapies and stuff, and Sean Duggan, the physio, was incredible. Obviously it's not an injury which is common. All the nerve specialists we spoke to said it just takes time for the nerve to grow and it to come back. Obviously at that moment in time it was a difficult ask to come back and play, but you know, through the physio department and Sean's hard work, and you know, it was a long journey and a difficult one, but I think, you know, the challenge of doing it and being able to come back and come back from it at my age as well, I think that was what drove me on, really.
You've shown great mental resilience there, but at times it must have been really difficult. Did you go to some quite dark places at all during that period?
I wouldn't say dark, I would say frustrated times. I think there was times where you'd maybe get to 5 or 6 weeks where you'd work constantly and I'd need a break for 2 or 3 days just to change the scenery, regain the focus and keep the intensity up. But I wouldn't say I got too down about it. I think I'm in a fortunate position that if I hadn't got back from it, you know, it's not the nicest way that you'd want your season to go and finish, because the season started well. I started the first few games of the season, you know, we had some good results. So yeah, it was a determination to get back and try and contribute and help the manager and help the club move forward and have a more positive season this time around.
Obviously, just sort of changing gear a little bit, obviously football and Liverpool are still coming to terms with the loss of Diogo Jota. You were a teammate of his for 2.5 years. It must be a very difficult time for you. Would you be able to describe some of the emotions that you've gone through over the last couple of weeks or so?
Yeah, I think obviously the emotions you feel are pretty obvious. I think the shock at first of hearing it and hoping it's not actually true. You know, your mind goes through the experiences you shared together, the times you shared together. You know, as a player, he was incredible. You know, finisher, so clever, the positions he got into, how he used his body. I sit next to Adam Webster on the bus when we travel to games, and the amount of times I said to him, "You don't realise how good this guy is. This guy's amazing. Like, love watching him." And Webber was like, "Yeah, Millie, you told me last week." Every week, like, I love watching the guy as a player and training with him. But as a guy, you know, he's more important than as a player. Obviously, incredible guy. Someone you could put in any corner of the dressing room. People loved him. You know, me and him had so many fun days together, winding each other up. He's such a stubborn guy like myself, he was, and you know, we had so much fun together, and you know, amazing family man, and just someone you wanted to be around. And you know, he'll be missed by everyone. He was a truly amazing player, even better guy, unbelievable guy to be around. Yeah, and he'll be missed by everyone who knew him and everyone in the footballing world, for sure.